king is born. I told you before, a king is born. Now I told you before, a king is born. Oh yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dueling King, and I'm bringing you guys a little Call of Duty World War II gameplay. If you guys all enjoy, be sure to drop a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more. So, this is something I don't usually do because I like to try and keep this channel and the things that I post as fun-loving and carefree and as upbeat as possible. That being said, there are quite a few different taboo subjects that not a lot of people like to talk about. Not because they don't want to talk about them, but because they're afraid of the backlash or afraid of the conversations that might be brought up while they're talking about these things. I usually feel this way as well. Most of the time I try and be as open with people as possible, because sometimes all someone needs is to have someone to talk to, or have someone to help clarify things, to help make things easier. And so the subject I'm going to be talking about in today's video is actually something that has been an issue, and not really, I wouldn't say an issue, but it's been something that's come up for a long time. This isn't the first video where someone has come around and said it's time for me to talk about something that I haven't really talked about before, or this isn't the first video to ever really talk about this. But I'm going to tackle this with the intentions of letting everybody know who's watching this video that there are people out there who are willing to help you and who are willing to talk to you. And the subject I'm referring to is suicide. I've known a lot of people who have been either suicidal at one point of their life, or who have ended their life by suicide. Sadly, that is something that I do have some experience with. None super personal, but people who I've known, and people who have been really close to friends of mine, and people who I've known somewhat. I've never had to be in a situation where a very close loved one had taken their own life, but I've seen it through a lot of different situations. It's been going around, there's been a lot of different celebrities who have done this sort of things, and a lot of the times the people who do it are the ones who seem the happiest. And it's because they either A, have to put on a facade to fit their character, or they just have to be the strong one. And that's the kind of culture that has been around for a really long time. You gotta have a stiff upper lip, you gotta be tough, there are this and that, just all sorts of different things that really, they're just not true. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to be the person who's hiding all their feelings all the time. You can be the one who admits that they need help, that they need somebody to help them get their life back on track emotionally, mentally, physically. All of these things can stem. But I can tell you one thing for sure: suicide is not the answer. Suicide, I've heard this term used by somebody recently. It's a permanent answer to a temporary issue. And depression, things like that, losing a loved one, being, going through tough times in your life, those are obviously, driving forces behind a lot of these issues. There are several different things that could cause someone to question whether or not they want to continue living. I know that you guys probably don't know me personally. If you do, understand that I'm like a phone call away, a text away. You can comment on one of these videos. Like I said, a lot of you don't know me personally, so you won't be able to call me or any of that stuff. But if you ever feel like you're ever in a situation, I'm putting myself out there, if you ever feel like you're in a situation where you aren't happy and you think the only way out is through suicide, please contact somebody. Contact a family member, contact the suicide prevention hotline. I'm actually going to leave a link in the description box down below, and that will take you to an anti-suicide website that you can connect with people and talk to people, and you can try and work out what's wrong and what isn't working for you, and you can get better. Because it's not the answer. Taking your own life, there are people who love you, and I'm gonna talk to you guys, my subscribers, right now and shoot straight with you guys. Since I started making YouTube videos, I've met a lot of different people, and I've been posting a lot of different videos for about 6 months now, and I've had a really good time doing it. And the thought of any of my subscribers, any of the people who I've met through this, any of my friends, my family, my loved ones, the thought of them taking their lives because they were depressed or angry or sad, or something was hurting them to the point where the only escape from their pain was to take their own life, I would lose my mind, because you're all so important to me. My family is important to me, my friends are important to me, and like I said, this isn't something that I normally talk about, and this might be taboo for some people, but for me, it's something that if this one video that you watch, even just this one video of me playing Call of Duty, talking to people about this, ends up being something that helps you seek the help that you need, then it was worth it. I know my video might not reach a lot of people. I'm sure that it will reach my subscribers and a few people who, either watch Call of Duty videos, or people who are just randomly typing in some of the keywords that might hit those people. But I want anybody who watches this video to understand there are people who love you, and you are loved. People care about you. That's not the answer. If you've ever thought about it, please reconsider. That is not what you want to do. Life is precious. I'm giving you all the cliches because it's true. Life is precious, and you should never throw it away or take it for granted like that, because there are people who love you, and things will get better. I promise you, things will get better. And I don't mean to be, I guess a little bit lower toned about this, but it's a very serious thing that I want everybody to understand, that this isn't something that you're going to live with forever. You will always have help. There will always be someone to help you. Your life is precious. And if you ever think that it's not, come and find me on my channel. Come on YouTube and go watch a YouTuber who you love, or go to your family. Grab on to anybody who can help you, because you are loved, and we don't want to lose you. And that's a really tough thing to say to people who I've never met before, that I'm saying this to them. But to be completely honest with you, I love you. The world loves you. Don't ever think that you're not loved, or that people don't care about you. Always remember that there is someone who loves you, who cares about you, and they want you to continue fighting on and being strong, and they want you to seek help, and they want you to continue. I want you to continue. So I mean, to whoever is watching this video, if it matters to you, and if this reaches even 1 or 2 people who are going through really difficult times, I want to tell you guys, for sure, I'm here for you, your family is here for you, your loved ones are here for you. This isn't a video I'm posting for any other reason, except this is something that I've seen so many different times in so many different situations, and this is something that has been, kind of close to my life, and kind of close to my, my thought process, that it's something I've always wanted to kind of cover, and I've always been a little afraid, but I'm not afraid of it anymore, because I'm afraid of losing people. I'm no longer afraid of posting a video and somebody not agreeing with what I say, or saying, oh, this or that or whatever. I'm not afraid of that anymore. I'm afraid of losing more people. So if any of you guys ever have a time where you feel like there's no hope, and you feel like you are not loved, or you feel negative, or you feel like there's something not right in your life, please find somebody, because there are people who care about you. I care about you. Your family cares about you. Your loved ones, your friends. The world is not a better place without you. I promise. The world is not a better place without you. The world is a better place because of you. And if any of my subscribers, any of my friends, any of my loved ones ever have the thought that they aren't loved, and that their presence is not appreciated in this world, you're very much incorrect, because you are all my friends. You're not just my subscribers. I'm not just subscribed to you. You're all my friends, and I would never want to lose any of you, you know. And so that's just something I wanted to cover real quick in today's video. Usually I like to keep the videos upbeat and kind of, you know, a little bit more based on what's happening in the video game or what news I'm covering about video games, but to be honest with you, this is something that I think just it wouldn't hurt to be said out loud, you know. It wouldn't hurt for people to acknowledge that this, you know, there are people who love you and there are people who care about you, and you gotta keep going, guys. But that would pretty much do it. I hope I didn't make everybody too down about this. Like I said, it was something I wanted to cover because it was something that's always been something that I've been afraid to cover, and I want to cover it now. So if anyone ever has those thoughts, please seek help. You know, that's pretty much gonna do it. I'll have some more gameplay uploaded either later today or tomorrow. Sorry I didn't get a video uploaded later, but it's been a really tough couple of days for me. I just wanted to go out there and tell everybody that we're all in this together. We're all strong, and we will all keep fighting. Thank you guys so much, and peace out.